Hi, I'm Jared Dillingham. Let's talk about what you should expect on a visit to Florence in December.
In general, winter's a great time to travel to Florence and other parts of southern Europe because the weather's pretty mild and you'll save a lot of money on hotels and flights compared to the rest of the year. It rarely snows in southern Europe, so the cooler temperatures make walking tours of cities like Florence very enjoyable. With smaller crowds, you won't have any problems getting tickets to the famous art galleries and museums. In nearby Pisa, you can take your photo pretending to hold up the Leaning Tower, then actually climb it. In the summer, you'll have to reserve a spot in advance. In the winter, you could walk right in and up the tilted staircase to the bell tower at the top. If you look closely, you could see how the white marble steps have been kind of worn away over 800 years. Here is a bit of a drawback to a winter visit. Lucca is lively most of the year, but as we emerged from the tunnel that runs through the city's famous ancient walls, we found the town pretty much closed up. But that won't be the case everywhere. Take the medieval hilltop town of San Gimignano. These streets are full of tourists much of the year, but that's not the case in winter, though many of the shops and restaurants will remain open. And speaking of food, back in Florence, this famous sandwich shop, All'Antico Vinaio, normally has lines down the street. In the winter, they're just slightly running out the door for giant sandwiches that cost under 10 euros. Over near the Ponte Vecchio, the bridge built in the 1300s, you'll find Gino's. The dessert shop normally sells out of tiramisu and cannolis, but there's plenty here in the winter. And it may be brisk outside, but the gelato spots all remain open. December is especially beautiful as Christmas markets open in big cities and small towns. The biggest market in Florence is outside the Santa Croce Cathedral. My favorite stop has bins of classic Italian cookies. Other vendors sell everything from toys to truffles. In December, giant Christmas trees go up in the plazas of Florence, outside the Duomo, the Florence Cathedral, and even in the city's main train station. The streets glow at night, lined with Christmas lights. Buildings are lit in dazzling displays, similar to Fifth Avenue in New York City. And the restaurants keep their outdoor patios open for dining in the winter, and bring heaters outside to help keep you warm.
Now, as for the weather in Florence in the wintertime, it's still pretty mild, highs in the 50s, lows in the 40s, and it will drizzle from time to time, but nothing that would prevent me from coming back again. I'll see you next time.